Welcome everyone, and this is the finals for the Arcade May 5th tournament. My name is XT. I'm joined by Melcows, and we're going to be giving you guys UW Esports taking on D-Rose.
Yep, here we go. Finals. D-Rose looking hot, but last game we didn't get to cast it, but UW Esports smashed Apple, so we'll see here as we get into the finals here. Jeffrey on his signature Graves there last game is going to be taken away from him this game, and looks like the Kaisa is going to be taken away as well. Let's see if the Caitlyn is here to follow. There it is.
And a little bit of a rematch coming out here. This is the team that knocked out D-Rose the last time we hosted the arcade tournament for League of Legends, and now these two teams are going to be competing one more time in the finals. So let's see if D-Rose can make up for the loss of last time. Jeffrey going to be getting that first pick here. Like you said, Graves not going to be available to him. I wonder what UW Esports is going to be going for first. Irelia going to be covered and locked in blind.
Yeah, that's a risky blind pick, so they must feel very confident on that champion, but we'll see what D-Rose has prepared for them. They have been blue side the past two games, so swapping over to red side this game. Let's see if blue side is their good luck charm. If not, if it is, then they're going to be in trouble here on red side.
Yeah, definitely. And now, as we do see right now, Morgana going to get locked in once again for Panda Bialzi. His third time going to be playing the champion. He's done a great job so far, and Trundle going to get locked in for Waba 1. A great jungler pick to have right now.
Yeah, and keep your eyes on Waba this game, because Waba has really been the driving force of D-Rose's success so far. So we will see if he is able to keep up the early game pressure that he has generated in both games. One game already played on the Trundle in game one, did very well there, but this is something very intriguing.
What? I never thought I'd see the day of Soraka back into a competitive game, but I guess this is the true counter pick that Morgana, I guess. And Nunu gonna get locked in for Jeffrey.
Yeah, so definitely two different picks that we haven't been that we weren't expecting. Nunu was meta when the banner command was OP. That banner command strategy is no longer as successful. But Nunu being locked in into the Trundle there, gonna have a pretty nice clear. Nunu is very healthy on his clear as well because of his consume. But the Poppy being locked into the counter pick to the Irelia, I really like that matchup for Poppy as she is able to press her W and kind of deny Irelia from dashing onto her, and pretty good counter pick there. So I'll be interested to see how that top lane goes, but getting into ban phase 2 here, looks like all the ADs have not been picked yet, so that could be an area of banning.
Yep, Ezreal gonna get taken away here. And it looks like you gotta keep in mind that D-Rose do have the first pick on the ADC, so they have priority. So, you know, they don't want to play against Ezreal, they don't want to play it themselves, so they're just gonna take it away. They want to pinch that ADC pool. And if they force, you know, UW Esports to do the same, that means that's gonna make whoever plays the ADC for UW Esports to be a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely could make it a little bit more uncomfortable for them, and
Sivir?
looks like the Sivir going to be taken off here. That was played in game 1 by Master Chief, so, or Meister Chief, so he played, he's played Sivir, and last game he played, what was it? I don't remember.
Meister Chief did play Tavares last game.
That's it.
Yeah, and this time Xayah gonna get banned away here. And if Varus is left over, I'm pretty sure Meister Chief, that's gonna be his go-to pick. But there are still picks like the Tristana still available. The Jinx, like you said, in game 1, you wanted to see it. We didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But we are definitely gonna be seeing a new, unique ADC pick here.
Yeah, maybe 2 of them now.
Yep. That is a total of 6 ADC bans, probably the most I've ever seen. 7 if you count Graves.
Yeah. That's a lot of ADs banned off the board here, but this is an interesting cover because that would be a Kennen mid, where most commonly you see him in top lane. So, see if this is locked in.
Jhin. I completely forgot he was a champion.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Well, we are going to be seeing the Jhin one more time again. We did see the Jhin in Game 1 from D-Rose taking on Orion. And, you know, bring back Josh. He did a great job on the Jin, but unfortunately it didn't really pay off. But look at this. The Vayne being hovered. It's going to get locked in. It's a Vayne Soraka bot lane taking on Jin Morgana.
What an interesting bot lane duo there. They're going to have some issues in that lane early on. As Jin Morgana, again, a very impressive lane. Anything with Morgana is pretty impressive, but Syndra being blind picked here into the mid lane. Vladimir is still available, as well as the Fizz for far away in the mid lane. Fairway.
It's being hovered. Fizz into Syndra, very classic matchup. Brings back to the times of like Season 5, Season 4, when you'd see it all the time in NA. But Fizz, probably going to get locked in here. Fairway, yes, he's going to be playing the Syndra, the Fizz against the Syndra here. And we have a really interesting game, folks, because Soraka, we don't see that champion often, and especially paired with Vayne.
Yeah, definitely a very weird pairing, because Vayne, again, is not a very strong laner, so they're going to get pretty heavily bullied out there in that lane. And keep your eyes on that bot lane, because that's where I feel like most of the attention is going to be focused this game. And watch out for Wobble 1. You've got to keep your eyes on this Trundle. He's been all over the place, so here we go.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go as we do head into the spectators delay. It looks like we are going to be seeing a barrier on Soraka to protect her a little bit. Very uncommon. You generally see stuff like the exhaust and whatnot, but Soraka wanting to just protect herself a little bit more. Does not want to be in the receiving end of pain. Especially when you see you have the Fizz, you have the Poppy, you have the Trendo, and Morgana and Jit. They just very bursty champions that can really catch you out by surprise. Barrier by no means is a bad choice here.
Yeah, I think Barrier is a very good option for the Syndra. Taking that into the Fizz, as well as the burst from the Jin's autos and the Morgana bindings, can definitely burst her down quickly, but you gotta keep in mind, Syndra is the queen of one-shots. So, the Fizz pick, which is good into Syndra because he can troll pull the ultimate from Syndra, but Syndra's gonna mainly look to burst down that Jin. If she lands a stun on Jin and the Morgana's caught off guard or something, they're gonna definitely go all in on that. They do have quite a bit of pick potential with the Irelia stun, the Vayne stun, the Syndra stun, as well as that 99% Nunu slow. So we will see what they decide to do here with their picks, and which team comp do you like better here? I'm leaning towards D-Rose for this team comp, but I have not seen their bot lane play for for UW. So.
Yeah, UW Esports. I will say, I absolutely love D-Rose's composition. It's very reminiscent of their Game 1 strategy. They have a lot of aggression, and they have a lot of ways to get to you fast once again the double TP being used by D-Rose, but UW, a very unique composition, a lot of eggs into one basket. They want to see this Vayne carry, and they have a lot of disruption with the Irelia Syndra, and the Nunu Soraka basically having two supports on your side. That's going to be really vital, but you have to keep in mind there's really no real peel onto the side of UW Esports, and they only realistically have the silence from Soraka or the Vayne Tumble and the Scatter the Weak to kind of just keep her safe, not to mention the Vanguard's Edge, but you gotta keep in mind, they're all very squishy, and if Fairway can't get ahead on this Fizz, they're all prone to getting bursted.
Yeah, they definitely are prone to getting bursted here. They have to be careful. They have to be careful of their positioning here. Vayne does have the tumble, which she will be able to avoid at least some of the skill shots if she times it correctly, so that is something for her to avoid. But even then, there's just so much crowd control for D-Rose with the Jin slows, the root, the Fizz slow with his ultimate, the Morgana binding, the Morgana ultimate, the Trundle pillar, and the Poppy stun, and the Q slow and the knockup that she all has in her kit. So there's a lot to avoid here, and one tumble can't make you avoid everything.
Yeah. And now we're going to see what's going to happen in this final game of the Arkade May 5th tournament. My name is XT. I'm joined by Milk Cows, and we're going to be giving you the final game of the day here for the $300 first place prize for both teams here. It's going to be really exciting, folks, and we are going to be heading into the champion loading screen right now. On the blue side, it is going to be UW Esports, Jeffrey 0529 on the Nunu jungle, Hexias on the Syndra mid, Lotus on the Vayne AC, Okaizai, or Ozikai on the Irelia, and Abraham on the Soraka.
Yeah, and on the red side, we have D Rose finally switching sides here. Poppy in the top lane, that's Exo Tour Life taking that one up there. Trundle in the jungle, that rhymes a little bit there, but Wava gonna try to make the enemy team feel his wrath today. Super Galaxy Fizz taking over the mid lane, that's Faramway. In the bot lane, we've got Blood Moon, Jhin, and Victorious Morgana, Master Chief, and Panda Bowsy, I think. Bowsy, commanding those two champs down in the bot lane. And looking at summoner spells, some pretty average summoner spells. Don't really see anything too unique here, except for the barrier on Soraka.
Yeah, we talked about it in Chap Select a little bit. You want to protect yourself from this Fizz, but now here we go. We're going to be heading into the first and final, not the first game. This is not a best 3. This is actually a best 1 between these two teams for the prize pool at the end. Who's going to be coming out on top? Will it be D Rose or will it be UW Esports? We're going to have to wait and see. An exciting match is about to unfold as both teams are going to load up in the Rift.
Yep, and it looks like Morgana took the stopwatch there, so that's something to keep your eye on when 10 minutes strikes the clock there. And it looks like corrupting pots start here for the Irelia, the Fizz, and the Poppy, so that's 3 corrupting pots so far here.
Never go wrong with corrupting pots. It's sustain, gives you mana and HP. Rest in peace, Monopot.
I mean, it's still in the game with Kleptomancy.
Okay. You can't buy it anymore, though. To be fair.
Yeah, but in Season 7 you couldn't get it at all.
That's true.
Be grateful.
Remember the days when everyone in the mid lane would just take, like, what? Like, red pot to start, the thing that gives you, like, extra bonus 80 in HP? Those were the dark days.
Nah, dude, I didn't even play League back then.
Jeez. Well, you didn't really miss out. Those are some really dark days. When Zeds would just go into mid lane, take a potion that would give him insane amount of stats, get the first blood, gold, and just come back into lane with a bunch of stuff. It feels bad.
Right, so let's get into this game here, though. Jhin starting Dorn Shield. Interesting start. Because the Soraka, I presume, will be maxing her E. But we will see how things go here as we do get into game here. The minions have spawned, the buffs are up and ready. And Trundle, again, starting solo on that top side of the map. Really likes to do his buff solo. Waba, we've noticed, quite frequently does that. And the W start from the Morgana again from Panda Biozzy.
To be fair, when you have junglers that have innate sustain, like the Trundle and Olaf, you can definitely get away with a lot. So, good for him. But now look at the top side. Irelia already taking a great trade. Was Kai? Great start on this Irelia. Already coming out ahead in the trades over here. But look at this in mid lane. Faramway forced to use the Playful Trickster already. Dodge some damage. Master Chief could be putting up some hurt as he is ahead into CS.
Yep, we'll see how it goes here. As soon as Poppy does pretty well on Irelia, though, so I don't expect Irelia to actually end up with a solo kill here in that lane. But Fizz taking quite a bit of damage here already.
Yeah, and now look at this. They spot out Waba 1. Immediately ping him out, and he tried to go for an invade, but is actually not going to be able to do much from it. A flash going to be popped by Lotus, and look at this. Abraham forced to use the barrier. Who takes barrier, says Waba 1. He's trying to get the kill, but he's going to get taken down. First blood going on to Abraham here, and the barrier cheese gonna be catching him off guard, but look at this, D-Rose already off to a bad start here. Now, look at this, so much damage and kills coming out. Abraham trying to see if he can get away from Fairway, but he's gonna be able to get a solo kill for himself, and D-Rose, Exo Tier Life is here
TP
too.
bot lane.
Yeah, everyone is here to play here. So much action, double kill coming out to Haremway, and now Ozakai is gonna be looking for the stun. Can't look for the Blade Surge because of the steadfast presence from the Poppy, so you have to be super careful there. But Fairway now looking at Ozakai. Probably not going to be able to go for it, but Ozakai is going to go for it. That's going to be a double buff. Fizz, do you really want to challenge this at all? Fairway with 3 kills, off to a great start. And now Lotus, no flash on him. Has to be really careful. But, oh no, Fairway actually going to get taken down by Lotus. And now, oh no, 4 kills going down to UW Esports. And they have to feel really good. This is double buff. Vayne off to a great start. A lot of back and forth action, a very bloody early game, but looks like D-Rose are going to be starting in the backseat to start things off in our final game.
Yeah, I just don't understand why Fizz decided to go for a kill on that Vayne there. Like, there was no reason to
Flash forward.
challenge.
Ooh, jeez.
I mean, really, there was no reason to do that. Like, they actually came out on top after burning all those spells, and then to give Vayne double buffs is not good at all for this bot lane, and unfortunately for them, that kind of screws them up quite a bit there. That Fizz just got a bit greedy there, and that all resulted from the Trundle being caught out in the enemy jungle there near that Tribe Rush, and that will result in an Infernal Drake going over to UW Esports, the first dragon that D-Rose has not gotten yet.
Jesus. UW Esports putting up a show so far for us. Able to spot out Wobble 1 in the jungle. And immediately, we're off to a pretty big lead. You know, 700 gold, it may not be a lot, but they have, like you said, the double buff at the bot side along with that first streak here. But look at this Wobble 1 trying to see if he can get something out of it. That's going to get stunned. Ozakai does have the flash, but so does have Wobble 1, and no one has flash anymore. That's going to be another call coming up for the top side, and Wobble 1, great gank by him, trying to see if he can shut down Irelia.
Yeah, and the gold lead's now back to pretty much even here. The one thing that UW does have going in their favor is that Infernal Drake, which obviously scales into the later the game goes. Right now it's not too impactful, but later it will be. And really just seems like a much more even game so far. We have 8 kills in 6 minutes, so more than a kill a minute, which is obviously something very good for the audience to watch.
Yeah, definitely. As my Chief is definitely going to be struggling a little bit to get the CS, but look at this Lotus already going for a trade here. Oh my lord, the Silver Blood's already taking him down so low. Meister Chief gets taken down, and great tumble by Lotus, and that's going to be a double kill coming out for him. 3-0-3 on this Vayne. You have to wonder what D-Rose are going to be doing in this situation, because now the primary carry for UW Esports, Lotus, gonna be in the lead.
Yeah, this is really rough for D-Rose now. They cannot give this Vayne any more kills. Even if they don't give her any more kills, she's just going to be an absolute menace against this team. And really, really unfortunate that all resulted in that bot lane play when Fizz went too far forward, gave Vayne double buffs. So that means she's able to do more damage to that bot lane, more sustain, and just getting the 2 more kills there just to add on to that is not what you want if you're D-Rose, and it's going to make it very difficult for them to try to kill her now, as she does have the Soraka in her back pocket. Little ambulance following her around.
I love free ambulances, but look at this. Hexai is going to be in a little bit of trouble. The Shark is going to be coming out. The Flash not going to be enough to save him. He still does have the barrier, but chooses not to use it. Fairway getting another kill for himself. 4-1-0. If there's someone that will be the kryptonite to Lotus, it has to be this Fizz in the mid lane.
Yeah, definitely. Fizz has to be targeting the Vayne in these fights, but it's gonna be hard to burst her, as they do have the Soraka heals and the ult, and then the new ult for Peel if they decide to go in. So Fizz has to be careful of being bursted himself when he goes in by the Syndra ult as well, so definitely
Wobble 1, maybe in the wrong side of the map, but Abraham does have the barrier up, might be using it. Yes, he is going to be using it once again. Who takes barrier on Soraka? That has to be infuriating. Almost gets the kill onto her, but Abraham makes it out alive, and the barrier saves his life once again.
Yep, so barrier and heal burn for that bot lane though, so they do get a summoner's ball advantage off that gank, and let's see here. So bot lane goes aggro here.
Ooh, that's going to be a great condemn on to the support for D Rose here, but Lotus is level 6, has the final hour, but Fairway is here, trying to save it. Great flash by Lotus, but he's going to get taken down to end. Double kill coming out for him, but now look at this, Ozakai, now he's here to play, but he's on a 1v2. Here comes the Vanguard's edge, and to slow down the mid and top laner for D Rose. They're going to still commit to this chase here, but no Shark from Fairway. It is up now, but he is losing a huge wave in the mid lane here. Wobble 1 though, trying to see if he can get the kill, but you have to be careful of the scatter weak unto the unleashed power. It's gonna be coming out. Wobble 1 gonna be going down to X-Highs, and a little bit of a misplay coming up for Wobble 1. UW Esports still continuing to apply the pressure onto all sides of the map, and now they're up in gold. Look, this is Shark coming out. Jeffrey gonna be in a little bit of trouble, gonna be forced to flash out, and now Fairway absolute zero, not gonna be doing anything. Absolute zero pressure at all. The current call coming out. Hexai still looking at this 2v1. Is going to be dodging the current call, but Exotor here is here to play, and Fairway with a double kill, and we have 2 carries on each side of the map. It is going to be an exciting game, folks.
I don't know how you're not losing your voice yet. There's so much going on right now all over the place. The Vayne with a beautiful flash forward bot lane picks up 2 in what looked like a bad situation for them. Meanwhile, Fizz roams down, gets a kill down there, roams back up. Trundle dies, and then Fizz gets another kill. So 7-1 on the Fizz compared to the 5-1-3 on the Vayne. Vayne and Fizz, who can carry harder? This is what it's down to. This game so far, no turrets have fallen, but the pressure is definitely getting to D Rose coming off that play there. Bot lane tower is low, mid lane tower is also low. We will see if UW Esports decides to make a play for one of these objectives.
Yeah, we're going to have to definitely wait and see, and now look at this in the top side. A little bit of action coming out. Exo Torlife constantly applying pressure to the Aurelia. Not looking too good for him right now. We do see in the mid lane and the bottom lane, you're constantly applying pressure there. We're going to be going down to a little bit of a slowdown here, but the teleports all been used. I will set the map. Wobble 1 once again going for the invade here. Fairway is on his way to support his team. Jeffrey taking so much damage. Here comes the challenge smite, and now Jeffrey. Oh, the heal! Not gonna be enough. Fairway gets the kill, and now flashes over the wall. No barrier to save you this time. The Shark is gonna eat her up, and Wobble gets a chomp to secure the kill. And now Lotus is all by himself. It's a 1v4 Brand of Balls. He could have been looked for the hourglass into the soul shackled. He is taking down Fairway with another kill, and now Hexside gonna be under the wrong side of the map. His life is going to tick down, but Wobble 1 puts him off the tower, and this tower should be going down relatively soon.
And a beautiful play by D Rose there, really taking advantage of catching out that Nunu there. As you see again, the Trundle, Wobble 1 making another beautiful play there, catching out the beautiful pillar. Will stop the Nunu in his tracks. They will pick up that kill. The flash over the wall. The Shark lands there, and Fizz is so huge right now. 10 stacks on that Dark Seal, and they're going to be transitioned into an Infernal
went
Drake.
Into a Vanguard's edge, but Ozakai is going to be just off the miss to get taken. Oh, the charge! And Exo Torlife gets the kill, and now to this, and now look at Jeffrey. He's going to be in a lot of danger here, but Abraham is here to heal up his jungler here, but the rest of D Rose are here to play, but they're relatively low. I don't think they're going to be going for it. They're going to back off here, not look for anything too crazy. They're just going to be going under tower.
Yeah, and they decided to take the Infernal Drake over the first Tower Blood, so that is important to note, because now that means that Vayne will get solo gold first Tower Blood. So that is also something that you have to take note of. Although that fight did go very well for them, they did get the Infernal Drake, they will lose first tower here.
Folks, we have an exciting finals on our hand. These two teams are neck to neck. They want to get that final prize of $300, and they want to see if they can go home knowing that they were in the tournament undefeated at all. First turret gold is going to go over to UW Esports, though. That's be thanks to Lotus's and Abraham's early pressure in the bot side. So that's going to feel good for the side of UW Esports. Fairway looks for the Shark, is going to miss. Going to be content with just backing her off from the mini wave. He's going to get a little bit of CS for himself because he's currently under around 20 CS.
Yeah, and after that first turret gold, I was looking at the gold lead for D Rose, and I saw after that fight, I was like, look, they got like an 1800 gold lead, but I'm telling you, that first tower, it's going to bring that gold right back. And here's the Rift Herald being started very low here. Trundle is here. This is going to be very low.
Yeah, and now look at this D-Rose. They can just secure this, but instead they're going to be going for the fight. Abraham does have to bury up. Isn't forced to use the Guardian from Jeffrey. Going to be able to save her life a little bit. The Rift Herald attempt is going to be thwarted, as D-Rose is going to continue to apply pressure.
I would have just liked to see them just finish it. They zoned them off there, and it was about at 1,000 health.
Lotus looking for the 1v1. He's 2 levels down. Don't mess with the Jin. Look at this. Exor Tour Life. 1v1ing Ozakai. Conqueror is going to be stacked here. A little bit of lots of action, but nothing really going to come from it. But surprised to see that. Oh, look at this. Wobble 1 coming from the backside here. Hexai is able to get the Scatter Weak. Fairway dodges some of the damage from the Unleashed Power, but now look at this double snare coming out. Lotus taking a little bit of damage for himself. Firmway on the run away here, as you gotta be careful of Ozakai here. He does have the Vanguard's Edge, but Wobble 1 thinks it's okay to go for the play here, and now Ozakai gonna be in a little bit of trouble, most likely. He does have the Vanguard's Edge, gotta be careful of it. He is gonna be up in pocket, looking, no, dodges a shark, and now Wobble 1 gonna be in the opposite end of damage here, but Curtain Call is gonna be coming down. A Wish comes down, a bait, and a shutdown going on to Fairway, and Ozakai now in the backside. Exo Tour Life trying to see if he can take it up as much as he can, but look at this, Ozakai going on to support, is gonna be going down, and the Absolute Zero trying to see how much damage he can get, but D Rose get the double kill, and they get a 3 for 2, and they're gonna be pushing this turret right now.
Yeah, but look at the top side of the map. They're gonna trade this tower for topside tower most likely. Which, if I'm D Rose, I definitely take this though, because mid lane tower is the most valuable tower in the game, and if they take this one down, they will have a lot of map control here, and they can look to pressure those neutral objectives. So the trade in turrets here will keep the gold pretty much the same as it was before the turret trade. And Jin picking up 2 kills, though, is very nice for him. Still 10, 2, and 3 on this Fizz. Absolutely massive, really trying his best to carry this game. Poppy also doing very well for herself, 3-0-3 with a perfect KDA there. And the Aurelia, like I mentioned in Chance Select, she's going to struggle into this lane.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind the finals. Everything is on the line here for both teams, but right now, D-Rose are playing it the best they can. They are constantly applying their aggression to all sides of the map, and they are forcing UW to play their game. They want to fight. They want to get their advantages up, and they want to keep going. Ozakai gonna face check right into a Poppy here, but look at this. The damage not even gonna matter at the end. Ozakai trying to see if he can get some HP back, but in the end, you have to be careful with this Poppy with the Sunfire Cape, very tanky and just so hard to kill her.
Yeah, it's very hard to kill the Poppy here because Aurelia does have that true damage that she will get, but still very difficult to melt through this Poppy. The Poppy has about a 1,000 gold lead on the Aurelia, as well as in the mid lane. Fizz has about a 1k gold lead, and in the bot lane, they are down about 700 gold on that Jin. So that is where the gold lead is good for UW Esports in that bot lane on the Vayne, but she is a level down on the Jin though, so that is important to note.
Nice Chief having a lot of farm under his belt, has to feel really good about his performance right now. And once again, here comes Ozakai, gotta be looking to clear the minion waves. In the minion matchup, but
here.
Yeah, he is here to play the stun onto Extra Tour Life. He does have the perfect KDA, but here comes the Topa firm away. Oh, the knockback coming out from the hammer, and Panzamonzi is gonna find the 2 members of UW Esports. Jeffrey gonna get locked up for a little bit longer, and the Extra Tour Life not gonna be able to catch up in time, but look at the top side of your mini map. That's gonna be the Rift Herald started up by D-Rose.
Yeah, and they did also, however, force the Fizz to channel his teleport.
Abraham,
so
a little bit of trouble. He does have the barrier though, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Gets caught out Fairway with another kill under his belt. 11, 2, and 3.
Yeah, and here comes the Rift Herald in the mid lane. This could be a huge push for D Rose here as they're shoving this one into the tier 2 turret here. Rift Herald, Shelly still at full HP. Let's see what they can get off this. There goes the first charge into the tower there. Let's see if they pressure the inhib tower.
Yeah, but this is a fight that, you know, UW could go for potentially. No, they're going to back off here, and the rest of D-Rose going to be going for the last Infernal Drake that is up. Infernal Drakes for everyone here, and this is such aggressive game. Fairway, though, is going to get stunned up by the Scatter the Weak, but is able to Playful Trickster away. The rest of UW, oh, look at this, the Bush Cap gonna be coming out. Jeffrey 93 is gonna be coming out, and that's actually gonna be a dead Noodle here, but look at that giant shark into the middle of the enemy team, and Hexside is immediately taken out, and look at Lotus, he's ready for his life, but he's gonna get taken out. Triple kill coming out for Fairway of 3 kills, and an ace coming out for D-Rose, and they're gonna be looking at this mid lane and then going for an Inferno Drake. A great play of Bush Camp to punish UW Esports, and now they're looking for this mid turret.
Yeah, and what a play from D-Rose now as they get the Infernal Drake off of that as well. And the gold lead is now up to 5,000. It just ballooned after such a back and forth early game. D-Rose finally looking to get revenge from last time, and they will take down the Inhib turret and the Infernal Drake. D-Rose is in such a good position. Now they need to close this out.
An exciting game after a day of stomps. Indeed, these two teams are neck and neck, but no longer. This game has been blown wide open by D-Rose. They're currently up 5k gold, and they have to feel so good about it. Fairway, outstanding performance, getting crucial shards onto the team of UW, and Abraham is just not there to really help his team because he's just getting taken down back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Fairway has absolutely put on his carry pants this game, trying his best here. The Poppy doing also extremely well, but now if you're UW Esports, you really gotta try to stop the bleeding here. You cannot give up an Inhib that quickly in this game. They have to stall out for the Irelia, the Vayne, to scale up here so they can deal with that
Jeffrey,
Poppy, that Trundle.
There comes the Soul Shackles and the Pillar of Ice. He's gonna get caught out here, stunned up, rooted up, and not gonna be seen the light of day. Fairway to boot, gets the kill, and D-Rose gladly hands it over to him. That is going to be the Baron's start, but you gotta remember, the Baron did get buffed a little bit. It has more HP now. Uzakai can't really do much against Exor Tour Life right now, and teleports both on the top laners. Here comes the Baron, started up by D-Rose, and the rest of UW are gonna begin the area to try to see if they can contest it. Teleport coming out.
UW knows that they have to contest this. UW cannot give this Baron up. This could be game right here if they take the Baron buff.
Vanguards. Oh, look at that crucial Dark Binding, but look at this Sakai right now using the Vanguard's Edge to ward out the rest. Oh my god, a crucial shot onto Lotus. He is down. Most likely the wish not going to be enough, and now Abraham going to be the next target here. He's going to get slowed down by a little bit, forced to flash out, gets rooted up, but will the fourth shot be onto him? No, but look, this Jeffrey now going to be in the middle of the fight, but the main carries are still there for D-Rose, and Absolute Zero going to be thwarting out. Shutdown go onto the Exor Tour Life. This is not looking good. This is not good for D-Rose. They're really going to be coming out, and the Syndra able to get the shutdown go. UW turn it around and get 3 kills for themselves. Syndra going to be flashing forward, looking for the kill onto Panda Bowsy, not going to be able to land the Dark Binding, and now Panda Bowsy trying to see if he can get out, and no, he is going to get taken out. Maybe UW looking to see if they can get the kill. Hexsize gets it. He gets it in the end with the Scatter of the Week, and now this Baron is going to be going over to UW.
UW stalled for just long enough. They baited them into that fight and took it, and now they get the reward of the Baron buff. However, they are very, very weak.
Teleport coming in. Here comes
this.
Oh, Abraham is going to be going down now. Uzakai is going to be trying to back to as much as he can. He is going to be able to get away just in time, but now look at this Fairway on the hunt. Is going to get stunned up. He does not. Oh, he actually lands the shark onto Jeffrey. Can he get the kill onto him? Yes, he does. And now does not have the troll boat to save his life, but now look at this. Lotus going to be looking for the kill onto Wobble One. Is going to be forced to use the Pillar of Ice, and now going to get chased down. Scatter Weak going to be knocking him back a little bit, but he is not going to live in time, and UW has caught back up after a gold deficit. Look at this. The gold deficit has shrunk down, and they are absolutely tied once again.
Yeah, and then again, we keep mentioning how they had to contest that Baron buff. We were like, they have to contest this, otherwise this game is over. What they did was so beautiful. They baited them into that fight, and they just delayed long enough for the Irelia and the Nunu to get back to that fight and come in clutch there. The Soraka was healing for so much. They were not able to kill the priority targets fast enough so that they could go back to the Baron, and they delayed it long enough for their team to come in and clean up house.
kind of ballsy right now, trying to see if he can clear any vision, but D Rose, they don't count them out just yet. You have to respect the Fizz. He has a lot of items under his belt and still has potential to burst anyone out, but this does mean that UW has caught back up and they have the tools necessary to come back into this game. Such a close game for $300 on the line for both teams here. Neither team wants to walk away as a loser, as UW Esports now looking for this push.
Yeah, UW Esports really looking to get this one in the bag here. They are going to try to break this mid lane outer tower.
Framboy looking for the flank. He does have to shark up. Maybe look for the shark. No, he's not going to be using it. Could have been bad for UW, but they back out. They know something is up. This is a 5v4 right now. Framboy, though, is not going to be near them. It's going to be a 5v4 in favor of UI. UW actually very fast, and now look at this. D-Rose are starting, but their team isn't there just yet. Jin trying to see if he can do any damage. Framboy with the shirt onto Abraham. Abraham going to be going down, and there is no heals coming out for the team of UW. Excise absolutely obliterated. But Lotus, look at this. He's going for the kill onto one, and now looking for the second kill. Extra Tour Life is going to get taken out. He's so low, but look at the rest of D-Rose. They're chasing down. Oh, the flash for Meister Chief saves his teammate. Extra Tour Life is going to live for another thing, and bang! That is going to be D-Rose coming out on top of the fight against the Baron empowered UW Esports.
Yeah, and UW Esports is now in a hole here as they cannot afford to lose another fight here, because if they do, it could very well be game here.
Kai flashed on. That's going to be the playful trickster taken down by Master Chief, and Fairway super low is going to be backing out. D-Rose finally get the inhibitor that was exposed in the mid game. Dragon is going to be up in 15 seconds, and both these teams neck to neck. They want to see if they can close the game out. Don't count UW Esports yet. They can still get into this game, but they can't get caught like that.
No, they absolutely cannot get caught out like that one more time, or that could very well be game here. There is a lot of standing gold on the map for UW Esports to pick up, and what I mean by that is that their mid lane turret, that will get them gold. The turrets in the bot lane and the top lane will also get them gold. But if you're looking at from the perspective of
look at this! That's gonna be the Hourglass to save his life for a little bit longer, and Hexsize is gonna be forced to pop the barrier, but look, there's another dart biting right onto him! He's gonna be going down, and UW Esports are on the retreat. They're running towards Ozakai. He does have the Vanguard's Eyes to potentially save his team here, but D-Rose knows something is up. They're gonna be pinging towards the Dragon. Play it safe and not force anything here. They are gonna be content with one kill for themselves, and now they're gonna be looking to strike. What in the world is happening in this game, man? It's such an intense game, and you look at the score, so many kills by both teams here, but it's the gold lead is still down to at least 3K and can really tip over to anyone at this point if either team misplays, especially on D-Rose.
Yeah, and either team right now has the potential to either win or lose this game. It's still... The later this game goes, the less and less the gold lead means. You got to keep that in mind. You got to start looking at the team comps. Which would you prefer, a Vayne or a Jin? I'd prefer a Vayne right now. But this is a situation where UW Esports still has that mid lane turret that mid lane that they have not sieged yet, and they have those minions pushing into them as well. And we'll see here as they are just going to pick up the standing gold here in the bot lane, and Poppy's going to pick up the standing gold here in the top lane, so that gold lead is going to expand a bit more and hopefully put them towards their more item spikes as we're 26-28 into the game now.
Well, it's kind of not going to be able to land a stun just yet, and like you said, that's going to be the standing gold in the top lane taken down by Extra Core Life. Gold lead is going to extend, but it seems like we're in the late game already, but it's only 26 minutes in the game.
Yeah, well, we are definitely in the late game right now. 26 minutes in, items are finishing up. Vayne almost at 3 items here. Jin is at 3.5, and Fizz is at 4. This is definitely in the late game state now. Mid game was all back and forth, but what it comes down to now is execution. And keep in mind that D-Rose has an Infernal Drake and a Cloud Drake on them, so when that Elder comes up, that might be a big priority as well. But that game could end beforehand, but that 12 extra AP and AD from that Infernal Drake is very nice for them.
Baron is going to be up in a minute. If you see in the top right, left hand corner there, 55 seconds until it spawns. The rest of D-Rose are going to be playing towards the bot side. It is probably the easier objective for them right now, but I'd imagine they go towards the top side soon. But once again, D-Rose are still looking to fight Ozakai, getting the stun, but no follow-up just yet. His team isn't in range. I gotta remember, they're playing a very complicated composition. They have a lot of squishy members of their team. They have to be really careful. The number game currently favoring UW. Teleport is on the Poppy though, but you have to be careful if you're on the side of D-Rose. You get stunned up, you're pretty much over without that Black Shield.
Yeah, and you gotta keep managing the top wave up there, that Poppy shoving in. And look at the mid wave, you got the super minions pushing into your base here. They're gonna have to do something here. They're gonna either have to make a play or answer the Poppy. Let's see what they decide to do.
Banner
Looks like
command.
Aurelia's gonna go top.
Yep, Banner command to stall out the game a little bit longer, but this bot lane push is gonna continue. Oh my god, look at the dark binding, but it's not gonna be having a follow-up. But look at the shark, it's only gonna be applying to Jeffrey, the tankiest member on the team. Fairway, not gonna be going for that. Loads of damage onto the curtain call is gonna be going down, and the wish immediately heals the rest of the team for UW, but Jeffrey goes down immediately. Sky. Unleashed power, gonna be not killing Bad Ballsy, but look at this, the Vanguard's edge, look at that! Master Chief cannot attack at all, and a double kill for Ozakai in the back lane, just absolutely obliterates the bot lane for D-Rose, a triple kill coming up for Ozakai, and this Irelia is on fire, look for the kill on the Exo Torlife, he is gonna be taken down by Lotus, and D-Rose are gonna be on the receiving end of pain. But this top, the mid lane wave is able to take down one of the next turrets, so UW are not in the clear just yet. But that fight has to mean so much.
Yeah, that's huge for them. The Irelia with a massive flash ultimate there comes up. Absolutely huge for them. Ozakai with an absolutely savior play from him there. And now they are going to be the ones trying to get their second Baron buff of the game.
They have the Vayne. This can go down quite fast, but you have to wonder if Fairway is going to teleport. There is no wards nearby for him to really see if he can contest. This could be a Baron going over to the team of UW. Yes, it's going to be going over to Jeffrey quite simply and safely. So UW get a second shot at coming back into this game. They get the Baron, and once again, D-Rose, they have to wonder, can they pull off a great fight once again to cancel out this Baron before UW can come back in? Their mid inhibitor is right back on spawn. So you have to be super careful if you're on the side of D-Rose. If you lose another team fight, you could be losing a lot, and potentially the game.
Yeah, for both teams right now, the game is a very close balance of power. The Baron buff giving that extra AP and AD, as well as the Baroning of the super minions there with the Hand of Baron. We will see what they are able to get off of this. Keep in mind, like I mentioned, the standing gold, they're still in the mid lane, still in the top lane, and still in the bot lane. Those tier 2s and that tier 1 in the mid lane are gold that UW Esports is able to pick up here. Let's see what they decide to do here. The stun landing.
One skill shot can completely change the game, but the Banner of Command Baron buff the minion in the middle with the cannon is going to be doing a lot of damage currently to the towers. D-Rose have no choice but to sit back, but they have to wait for the opportunity to come up. A Dark Binding or a Shark is going to be crucial for D-Rose if they want to come back, but look at this. Fairway is going to be pinged out. They know he is on the flank. He wants to see if he can come in from behind, and you have to be careful of this. If he can take down a squishy target, he's going to be able to get them immediately. But look at this, Fairway, got to be a little bit caught out. Is going to be zoned a little bit, but the Dark Binding right onto the Aurelia. A great silence onto Exo Turlife, but it's not going to be taken down. But look at this, the Scarab of the Week and the Unleashed Power immediately going to be started up here. And look at this, that's going to be the Curtain Call coming down, and a little bit of damage coming out onto Hexize right now, but it's not going to be really enough just yet, as we do see right now, Exo Turlife is going to be in the back line here.
Yep, there goes tier 2 in the mid lane.
Yeah, and now this fight is not going to be continuing at all just yet. Both teams are in the mid right now. Neither team wants to go down in here. That's going to be the Vanguards. No, that's not going to be enough here. No one gets knocked back, but now Extra Life taking a little bit of damage. Shark is going to miss. That's crucial. That's a big damage. That's not going to be here for D-Rose. They're on
and look at the top lane wave.
Yeah, now D-Rose, they have to question, can they go in at all, or do they have to let this top lane take it down? As a result, they're defending this mid turret still, but to no avail most likely.
Top lane tier 2 is gonna fall here.
Stun onto the support here, and look at this, maybe a fight, maybe breaking out just in a little bit, but the turret is gonna be going down once again. Your team wants to lose here, but the inhibitor probably not going to get pressed on. It looks like the rest of UW, they're going to be going for the bot tower here. They've gotten a lot of gold. They're now having a 2k code advantage.
Yeah, but the gold lead means less and less and less. It's more about the momentum right now that UW Esports has. They have complete map control. As you can see by the wards scattered around the map, there is only one pink ward right now.
Jeffrey, maybe a little bit caught out just here. He is going to be taking a little bit of damage. Ozakai is on the front board, is looking for the Vanguard's edge, getting the stun on the Morgana, but no follow-up from his team just yet. This turret is going to be going down quite shortly. The push is going to continue from UW. They're protecting that canyon as
Baron
much
buff
as
is almost
oh,
out.
look at this. That's going to be a crucial strike onto Jeffrey. Maybe he's going to be going down very low. The wish gun
hit the
coming out for
fade!
Abraham. And Abraham able to save his teammate from utter and complete death. And D-Rose defend the turret to make it live for their team to live another day.
And the Baron buff now expired, so they weren't able to pop the inhib. They cracked the base, but they didn't get the inhib. That is crucial for them here, and they will retreat back to the Mountain Drake. That will be their
teleport gotta be coming out. Maybe a fight coming in real fast. Waba looking for Abraham. He is slow, but Jeffrey is gonna be the receiving end up. Pain Absolute Zero gonna be doing absolutely nothing, as now the current call is gonna be going out. Abraham trying to run for his life here. He does have the bear, but look at the stun. Is going to be able to lock up Exo to life, but the shark not going to be able to be available. It is on cooldown. Hex is looking for the flash, but now look, this Exo to life does have the flank. Is going to get stunned onto the wall. Nice condemned by Lotus, but Pillar Ice not going to be able to get anyone there. That's going to be one kill for a Mountain Drake there, and D-Rose, once again, as soon as Baron buff is going to be completed, now they're going to be looking at this mid lane inhibitor. It's completely exposed, but the top wave for
this is
D-Rose
really ballsy.
still very big. They're looking for the inhibitor right now. It's going to be going down right now, and the rest of UW
Good
are going to be in the soul.
rotation.
Yep.
Very good rotation.
Woo! This game, man, so tense. So tense.
Very back and forth right here. We gotta keep our eyes on the minion waves. Managing from the bot lane, UW Esports is gonna have to answer that wave right now. Baron buff still has quite a while on it, so it won't be up just yet, so that bot lane wave isn't gonna mean a whole lot now. They do have the super minions to deal with now that they have taken that in him for the second time, and Elder Dragon is going to be the next dragon on the table. That is gonna be huge for either one of these teams, as they both have 2 and 3 Jakes respectively, and 2 of them, or 3 of those 5 are Infernals. So this is very important to note, and we gotta keep our eyes on this shark that the Fizz throws out here. This is gonna be what determines who wins and who loses the fight. If the shark misses, that signals for UW to go in. If it hits, that signals for D-Rose to go in. So very tense state in the game right now.
So much pressure on both teams here. Neither team is getting the CS they want here. And now Fairway, he was ahead earlier, but now he's down 2 levels onto Ozkai, who is level 17, and Hexai is level 16. So the level game may be meaning a little bit more as the game continues. Wobble 1 also going to be building support for his ADC here. That's going to mean a little bit more sustain for Master Chief and more damage because of disease convergence. So tense in this game, but Jeffrey cannot get caught out here. Otherwise, it's going to signal the rest of D-Rose to continue to fight. Boys, Yowzy not going to be looking for anything here, but
Black
look at
Shield
this.
is down.
Wabo 1 looking to see if he's taking it. Oh my god, the Unleashed Power is going to be able to take him down. That's the jungler down. Jaren is going to be up in 40 seconds, and that is a crucial pick as now UW, they don't have to worry about Wobble 1 disrupting their team with the Pillar of Ice. They can now continue and look for this mid inhibitor that's exposed. But look at Fairway, he is in the push. No one knows where he's at. That's going to be the Shark, only hitting Jeffrey.
Shark
that's good.
onto the Nunu.
Yeah, that's good. That means UW, they have a lot less to worry about now. They're looking for this mid inhibitor and looking to see if they can get another objective for themselves.
D-Rose has to give this one up unless they can get a pick here. They have to give this inhib up and just wait for their Trundle to respawn here. They have to contest them at the Baron buff here. They gave up the inhib, but they could not give up any more here. Baron buff is up now. Trundle is up in 4, 3,
Dark
2,
Binding
1.
On to... Oh, Panda Bouncy immediately goes in, but doesn't use his ultimate!
didn't
That is a crucial misplay! And Lotus gets Master Chief! And now, the rest of D-Rose are falling apart! That was a crucial misplay! Onto the side of Panda Bouncy! All led up to this moment! 37 minutes in, and UW are now looking to see if they close the game. But now, look at this Wobble 1 trying to see if he can defend. If he is alive, he can contest for the Baron. If both junglers are going to be going down, it's going to be up to a 50-50, but Jeffrey is going to get saved by the support here, and Fairway still has the flank here, but Lotus is gonna get sharked up. Main percentually burst it down. No, Hexize gets the kill, and it's going to be UW to close the game out. 37 minutes, the longest game in the the Arcade's May 5th tournament. They're looking to win the game, and after a back and forth struggles. No minions actually just yet, but they do have the dash to take down the turret. Swappa 1 is going to be going down quite shortly. It's going to get Snowball Panda Meowsing, trying to see if he can stop the game as long as he can, but the Nexus is going to be up to half HP, and Master Chief flashes it, tries to get the kill, immediately brings it down, but that is going to be UW Esports taking home $300 for themselves, and they get the prize for themselves, a victory over to UW, and now they are going to be the winners of the Arcade May 5th tournament.
And what a back and forth game there, but a crucial misplay from the Morgana, flashing forward and just really screwed up her team there. Unfortunately for them, that will be, after a very intense game, the tournament going over to UW Esports again for the second time now, taking down D-Rose, and that has to be disappointing.
Yeah, if you were D-Rose, they put up one hell of a fight. They actually brought UW to this 37-minute mark, and they got them where they wanted them, but UW were able to stall long enough, and their composition came online, and after a crucial misplay by Panda Biaozi, they were able to just take over and win the game. UW Esports, congratulations for winning the tournament.
Yeah, GG, well played, and I think that's gonna do it for us here tonight.
Yeah, and now I have to announce the standings for the tournament. Coming in at third place, taking over the third place match over Team Apple, is going to be, let me see if I can get this out. It's going to be UW9X taking the third place prize of $50. D-Rose going to be getting the second place prize of $150, and UW Esports, congratulations for winning the May 5th tournament for the Arcade. They are going to be taking home $300 in cryptocurrency for themselves, and that has to feel really good if you are on the side of UW after a hard-earned victory.
Yeah, very, very close game. And that's going to be it for the Arcade tournament here today. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
And yeah, thank you everyone for catching this tournament. You guys would like to relive any of the memories that have been created, we will be uploading the VODs in the Arcade Twitch channel. Please give us a follow if you enjoyed our content, and tune in next time when we announce our next tournament for the Arcade. Thank you all so much for playing, and thank you all so much for watching. My name is XT, I'm joined by Malcows, and we'll see you the next time. Arcade signing out. Jesus Christ, we're good.